Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Aquarius, we're going to see what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. I'll always remind you that these readings are generalized, so take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. I also want to remind you to have a look at your sun sign, your moon sign, and your ascendant sign, because by doing that, you get a much fuller picture of the energies that you are working with, okay? And for those of you who like love readings, I have also started a new channel that is all to do with love, matters of the heart. So if you want to see more of my work, I'm going to link that in the description box below. Wow, Aquarius. The divine certainly wants to speak to you. The divine is calling you to the office because there is some situations here that we really need to truly address. Okay, so we have your tarot card as well, which you're going to pop to the side and we can get started, because the divine is saying that, listen, you truly, for some of you, haven't been enforcing your boundaries. You haven't even been creating some boundaries, okay? Because the divine is saying that you need to understand that by not having boundaries in place, you are only hurting yourself, okay? So a lack of boundaries invites a lack of respect. And this is either at home, this is at work, this is wherever. And the divine says that you understand what this card is all about. This is not coming as a surprise to any of you, because you could be maybe at work, for instance. I'll give an example because it's always nice to have an example. At work, because you're worried maybe about losing your jobs, you're worried maybe about whatever it is that you're worried about. You are allowing your company to take advantage of you. You are allowing your company to trample all over boundaries that they should not be trampling all over. And because you're worried about putting food on the table, you are not standing up for yourself. And the divine is saying, by not standing up for yourself, you are only inviting more and more and more lack of boundary to arrive, to manifest in your life. So the divine is asking you to take care of this situation. Why? Because the divine really wants to speak clearly to you about this. When you are not taking care of this situation, you are going to be at some point feeling disappointed at yourself. You're going to be feeling like you messed up, okay? Because understand, the divine is saying, when people are seeing that they can take advantage of you, when people are seeing that you are not enforcing your boundaries, at some point you look back and you're just like, wow, how did I allow such a thing to happen? How did I allow such a situation to occur? And you're going to feel like you made a mistake. You're going to be blaming yourself, when in fact it is not your fault. It was just that you allowed other people to take advantage of you because there were no boundaries. You will see that when you start putting boundaries in place, other people will start maybe being rude because they were taking from you. They enjoyed you not having boundaries. They enjoyed all that. And when you start putting boundaries in place, you could just see that you start losing family, you start losing friends, you start losing this and that. But the only reason you're losing these people is because they were only in it for what they could get out of it. So do not end up in a situation like this where you're thinking that you messed up because you didn't enforce important boundaries. It's all about boundaries in a relationship, at work, family, whatever, children. Boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Because if you are not strong enough to enforce these boundaries now, there's a situation that is going to happen that is going to lead you to feeling like this, okay? And on that note, I need to put my battery to charge. One moment. Okay, otherwise we were going to lose some power there. So we're speaking about boundaries. We're speaking about plugging in that respect, plugging in that power and claiming your power back. It is really important, okay? Because like I said, there's going to be a situation. If you don't listen, the divine is like very clear to me. There's going to be a situation where you're just like excusing people for whatever reason. Oh, this person is my mom. It's my sister. It is my mother-in-law. It is whatever, my best friend. We've been friends for years. But they're taking the piss out of you. They are just treating you in ways that are making you feel, okay. Trust the vibration. Look at people, how they are treating and how they're acting and what they're taking from you. And if it doesn't feel right, if it makes you feel like your heart is broken, if it's leaving you feeling empty, if it's leaving you feeling disheartened at any point, these are the alarm bells that are going to be ringing. All right. And as they're ringing, as you are feeling empty, as you're feeling heartbroken for whatever situation that you're finding yourself in, and then for whatever reason, you are not pulling that person up and saying, hey, I am not happy about XYZ. Guess what's going to happen? The same situation is going to keep repeating. It's going to keep repeating. And then what's going to happen? This situation is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Even I'm losing my voice, right? And you could be losing your voice in a way that your throat chakra is blocked. You are not speaking up for yourself, okay? So the divine is really wanting to emphasize that, because what's going to happen, you are going to have this situation later on. So these people were taking and taking and taking, and your intuition was ringing those alarm bells, okay? Those vibes were there that were off. And you were picking up on those vibes, but you were just like, oh, I don't know. There's always this question. Stop questioning your intuition. Stop questioning yourself. If the vibe is off, the vibe is off. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter who this person is. If the vibe is off, it's off for a reason. Your intuition is your alarm system, your alarm bell, your protection. And if it's ringing and you choose to ignore it, guess what's going to happen? At some point, that snake is going to come back and it's going to bite you. And you'll be like, oh, I should have trusted my intuition. Oh, I messed up. Why did I not listen to myself? Why did this happen? Why? And now you're here in this situation. And the divine is saying that if you had listened to this message, you could have avoided a lot of pain, a lot of heartache, a lot of disappointment. And for those of you who are listening, this is what you are avoiding. And the divine is wanting you to bypass this situation, because at the end of the day, who wants to be in a situation where they feel like they can't trust people anymore, where they feel like, why me? I messed up. This is not about you. Yes, you would mess up if you didn't put those boundaries in place. But at the end of the day, don't allow people to take advantage of your good nature. Okay, don't allow snakes in your life. Don't allow this. The divine is really wanting to emphasize this message, because this situation has been happening for a long time. And for whatever reason, you are feeling stuck in this situation. You are feeling like you have no power. And the divine is saying that you do have the power. Okay, the power is here. You are not stuck at all. And if you choose to remain stuck, at some point, you are going to realize that, oops, I should have acted on this situation. I should have removed those shitty people out of my life. I should have, could have, would have, but now it's too late. And now this situation has escalated. Now this situation is a lot bigger than it needed to be. Now this situation is so big that you can't push it out. And so, again, deal with this situation, please. Divine is saying that even though it might be really painful to deal with this situation, even though it might just make you feel like you are disappointing some people, it makes you feel maybe even shitty to deal with toxic people, toxic situations, because you just want things to be nice. You know, we all do. But when you want things to be nice, this is when other people, toxic people, realize that they can take advantage of you wanting not to rock the boat. So the divine is saying, as you're dealing with this situation, as you are removing toxic situations out of your life, understand that the divine is watching and you are divinely protected as you are removing, as you are cleansing, as you are just doing what is right for you to do. This situation is all about those boundaries, and the divine is really wanting to understand that the divine hasn't been blind to what has been going on, and this is why this message is here. This is why you saw this message. You saw it for a reason. You are feeling stuck in a situation, and the more you choose to remain stuck, the more you're going to feel more and more and more pain. Okay, so do what you need to do and understand that the divine is right here protecting you, right here watching over you, so there's nothing for you to worry about. As you are doing whatever it is that you need to do, okay, you are gonna see that, oh my God, boom, things start moving so quickly. These toxic people that are here, these toxic situations that are currently in your space are blocking you from your blessings. They are blocking you from what is divinely yours. This situation that is here, as soon as you push it out and unblock this situation, you are going to be unblocking a lot of blessings that were meant to be coming your way. But this situation was toxic and you were feeling stuck. And so the good blessings couldn't come your way because you were stuck in this in this situation. Honestly, my guides are so funny. So what I'm saying is, okay, you're going to see that things are going to start shifting. As soon as you deal with this situation, your blessings, boom, are coming. Your blessings are going to just be flooding in. You know, it's like taking a laxative and things start moving, right? So as these toxins are being removed, suddenly your blessings are rushing in. Suddenly all these things that the divine was waiting for you to gift you are coming into your life. We have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is about swift, boom, 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 swift movement, sudden movements. Yes, wake up, do what you need to do. Because the divine is saying your blessings have been stuck. They are waiting for you, but for whatever reason, you are choosing to sell yourself short. You are letting other people take advantage of you, and the delivery of your blessings cannot be delivered because, well, you're not willing to do what you need to do to get these blessings to come into your life, okay? So as these blessings are coming in, now we are creating beautiful memories that you are going to cherish for a long time. Cherished memories are going to be here replacing those toxic and horrible situations, those horrible people. You're finding new friends. You're finding new people who are like family, who love you, who would never take advantage of you because they recognize the divinity that is within you. They recognize your sovereignty and they love and cherish you. Other people are just here wanting to take advantage of you because they don't have that divinity within them. So they need to suck the life out of you so that their emptiness can be fed. They are energy vampires because they can feel that your blessings are coming towards you and they are here in the middle blocking those blessings. And as you shift and remove those people, suddenly new opportunities, people, blessings, surroundings, everything that you've been praying for will start unfolding in your life. This is the reading that I have for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm gonna see you very soon. It's a goodbye.